Amazon totally screwed me. Not just me, but a bunch of other people as well. Let's talk about what happened. So, there was a listing that I was on and other sellers were on that was for one item, okay? One particular item. So, the ASIN said a one pack, the description said a one pack. So, I bought a bunch of these items, around 100. I was in for about $200, and I sent them into Amazon. Well, lo and behold, within a couple of weeks, the entire ASIN changed to a 12 pack. So nothing changed except for somebody went in there and changed that ASIN from a 1 pack to a 12 pack. Now that was super frustrating because nobody can unchange it except for the person who created the listing. Amazon gives you the runaround. They say, oh, well, it has to be the listing creator. Okay, well, if Amazon's on the listing, they don't change it. And they say they can't change it. So I don't know who changed it, but the price stayed the same. So let's take a look at it. So this is the item right here. You may know about this item. Maybe you were on it. I'm not sure. I'm not on it anymore. I put everything because it changed. And this isn't the first item that Amazon has done this with the things that I'm selling before either. So this is like the third time that I've had this happen. Be aware of your ASINs. I didn't get an email about this one at all. So you need to check because you don't want the first time you hear about something being like, hey, I bought 12, the person sent me one when you originally sent it in and it was for a one pack. So super, super frustrating. Nothing we can't recover from, but very difficult. One of the more difficult situations you're going to have to deal with Amazon playing on their playground, right? So let's look at it. This is the Hall's Throat Soothing, formerly Hall's Breezers Cool Berry, blah, 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 blah. If you look now, it says 70 drops, pack of 12. All right? And if you look down here, it says 70 throat soothing, formerly Hall's, blah, 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 throat drops, 12 economy packs. See, all this changed. All this was different when I sent these in as one packs. So it is going through there. And so I don't have a way to go back and show you that it was a one pack, but I want to show you some other things to let you know why this was a bad idea. And it is so frustrating that Amazon will still run with this. So you would think that if they did change it to a 12 pack, they would at least shut everybody down who was a one pack before that. You know what I mean? So if there are 10 people selling it, they all listed it under the one pack, then it changes to a 12 pack. They should stop those listings and tell the sellers. But didn't happen that way in this case. So let's look at this. This is over the last year, okay? And you can see here the amount of sellers, right? So this is about when it happened. I picked these up in the summer, and I was going to sell them for $9.99. Now that would have been pretty good profit. So look over here, this extension. This is the Profitl extension. There is an affiliate link for this down in the description below if you'd like to check it out. There's some discount codes down there as well. What this does is it lets you know a lot of different data, but what we're going to use it for is checking out the profit that we would have gotten from this item. So here's the item right here. This is real nice. You just open up the Profitl app and it inputs that for you automatically. So we're going to spend $2 on these. This is what we spent on them. And I was planning on selling them for $9.99. So if you look, estimated monthly sales 34 to 63. Not amazing, but the rank was definitely lower at the time that I picked them up. And you can see it sold really fast over here. And then over here it sold really fast. And then up here it was sort of higher, but that's because not a lot of people had it, and there wasn't really going on in FBA. So this was my plan. Pick these up, sell them for $9.99, and I would have made $2.59. That's not bad, right? So if you get 100 of these things, you spend 200, you're going to profit about 250 back. So more than 100% ROI. So that was the plan, okay? And you can see right here where it started to change. So a bunch of sellers got on this, which sucks because you're doing good right here, and then somebody gets it, and then a bunch of people get them, and you can see the correlation, right? $9.99. Amazon comes on $6.59. Price drops by $1, $2, just the way that it goes. But you can see where people started to get hip to it, and the sellers just started dropping off because everybody was like, "Hey, I'm not. This wasn't a 12 pack when I sent it in." Okay, so now you can see the price even sort of went up. People tried to still stay on the listing, but it was pretty much garbage at that point. Because now what's going to happen is if you sell a 12 pack, you're in it for $24, and you're selling it for $9.99. You're losing $19. So it's better just to have these things come back or just destroy them. Honestly, I should have just destroyed them. I had them sent back, and now I've got like hundreds of packs of hauls that I don't know, I can give as gifts or like try to off-sell on eBay or find another listing on Amazon that maybe sells as a single pack or another multi-pack, which at the time I got them back, there was not any available. So sort of out in the wash with this one. But let's look down here and see why this is a bad idea for Amazon. So we're going to look at the reviews. Look at this. So these people are taking pictures. Some people actually send me as a 12 pack, which I have no idea why. How much would you have to get these for to sell them at $9.99 as a 12 pack to make good profit? Again, let's check over here at the Profitl app. In order to make decent on these, you would have had to have gotten these for about 17 cents a bag in order for it to be around $2. So maybe somebody found these for like 17 cents a bag and then they could sell them for that. Or maybe people were just consolidating and getting them out the door. But check this out. Some of these actually surprised me. Look at this one. First one. Elizabeth, verified. I could not believe I received 12 bags for the price of one. Amazing! Yeah, amazing. I'm glad, Elizabeth, that you got that there. So not so much amazing for the person that sold it, I'm sure. Now, this is more like it. Giant Dragon. This is a lie. The drops are great, but the ad is misleading. Not 12 bags, as you can probably buy one bag cheaper at your local store, that is. If not, then this is a good deal. So this guy's saying he got one, but was expecting 12. This one here, accurate description, 12 bags for the price of one. Amazing! Yes, Mark Steven Bott, we're so glad for you. Look at this. Beware, terrible description. Says and shows 12 packages, but they only send one. You know why they only sent one? They only sent one because it was a one-pack listing when they sent it in, and Amazon never notified them, and then they sold it as a one-pack under a 12-pack listing. That's why. And unfortunately, that goes back on the seller, which really sucks. So then you just go on down here. It's more of the same stuff, right? Drops are great, but there's not 12 bags, not 12 bags, only received one bag of 70. So you can see the problem, right? So this didn't just happen to me. This happened to a bunch of other sellers. Now, as frustrating as that is, Amazon has been good to me, right? I've got outstanding ratings. I make decent income on the side. I know people that are scaling and doing this full time, and it is definitely worth it. But just be aware that sometimes things aren't going to go your way, and there's not going to be anything you can do about it. I know 4 other people that were on this listing, and we all emailed Amazon with the same complaint, and then we said, hey, people are not being satisfied with this. This is, not how it should be, all this kind of stuff. And Amazon customer service read from the little script and pretty much said, nope, we're not going to help anybody. So now the listing's dead, right? Nobody's on the ASIN, and now it's just a dead listing that probably nobody's going to go back on, like I said, unless they get it for 17 cents a bag, which I don't know where you're getting it for that at, but maybe somebody will. So the takeaway from this, I guess, is that sometimes you just get kicked in the gut, right? But it's not the end of the world. I'm going to recover. Like I said, I got a bunch of these things. So one positive is that I have enough hauls to ease a sore throat for like me and my grandchildren. The next is that it's not all bad. I mean, I'm going to lose on it. I'm going to try to offload them off eBay or Facebook Marketplace or something like that, just to try to get a little bit of cash and capital back. So you're going to hit bumps like that. You're going to hit things in the road where it's a learning curve, and then you're going to hit things that are just brick walls, and you're not going to be able to change it. But you have to overcome, you have to adapt, and you have to keep pushing, right? At the end of the day, it's a loss, but over time, it can definitely be a win doing Amazon FBA, FBM, and reselling online in general. So let me know if you have any crappy stories about things that happened to you or to your listings, and put them down in the comments below. I'll read them, right? I don't have an answer for everybody, but for me, I'm going to keep pushing, and I'm going to keep making money. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out the description down below. There's some affiliate links in there, some good discount codes for some things that I think will really help you. Sub if you like content like this. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you all later.